up, guys and gals? This is the effect giving you another video, and yes, the fan is on because it is tremendously hot in here. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Oh, no, that is higher. So yeah. Now, dang it. Oh, just sitting. Oh, this is my charger. Anyways, I just got. Well, I didn't really get done watching WrestleMania 33 because, well, apparently I never rewatched it because I'm not really into WWE that much. But I did hear a lot of shit that's going on when it comes to WWE because, truth be told, it's gotten boring to me. Honestly, I have lost most interest of actually watching it because my favorite wrestler, The Undertaker, is not really fighting anymore that much. But this WrestleMania, he was facing against Roman Reigns. Now, I've seen when it came to Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Truth be told, I already knew Goldberg was not going to actually win, and I knew that he was going to retire right after that. It was common sense. But, yeah, apparently The Undertaker retired after that. Yeah, it was a main event, and that's pretty much what I took of it. It's like, when it comes to The Undertaker, I have been a fan of The Undertaker for years now. I mean, I would say, damn, I don't know when I started, honestly. I pretty much got started fandom of The Undertaker when I was young, when I was in elementary school. That's when the Generation S was still in charge and stuff like that. And that's when I actually liked The Undertaker. I mean, I didn't know he had a streak because, truth be told, I lost track of it, and that was it. But I did know Kane, The Undertaker, Triple H, and probably the Generation. I didn't know all their names during that time, but The Undertaker was my favorite wrestler. Now, when this all happened, I did not think that he was going to retire, but truth be told, I was hoping that he would retire around 20-0. That's what we thought was going to happen. I mean, you giving us a brilliant match like this with Triple H, The Undertaker, pretty much the end of a rivalry, mainly, because those two were never going to fight again. We already knew that, because the fight before that, truth be told, The Undertaker never actually walked out. He had to be carried out in an ambulance, and I'm like, oh man, he really got screwed over there. But it was very interesting, because after his fight with Triple H for the third time, making it 20-0, he fought against CM Punk, which is 21-0. But this is what WWE took a stand still at when Vince McMahon wanted to actually bring Brock Lesnar back and defeat the streak, because truth be told, that match was just boring. It was completely boring. People said, why didn't it just be 22-0? Why'd you have to add 21-1? Oh, I know why. Because you wanted Brock Lesnar to have a stepping stone to step up on. And I'm like, when it comes to Brock Lesnar, we already know who he is. I mean, it's not like, I mean, he's done something that even The Undertaker hasn't done, and that's actually King of the Ring. Undertaker never won King of the Ring. Hello? But they wanted to give him a stepping stone, so we're like, oh, well, let's slide. But then he had to face Bray Wyatt. After that, Bray Wyatt lost. Then the boring one happened when it came to Shane McMahon versus Undertaker. We all knew that Undertaker was going to win, because the only real reason that Shane would win is that somebody intervened in the match and shit like that. So we thought that, okay, if somebody intervenes, then yeah, he can possibly win. But it never happened, so he won that. After that, that's when he faced Roman Reigns, and I'm like, I get that he's going to retire right now, so yeah, we get it. But we thought that probably Bray Wyatt would probably beat him. Maybe Kane would probably beat him. Maybe someone who's been there for a long period of time to beat him. But Roman Reigns, he's kind of gotten boring in my eyes. I don't really watch him that much. But then again, I don't watch WWE that much, so I was kind of sad when I figured that The Undertaker retired, because as soon as he lost, you know that little zombie thing he does like that, and then he just rises up like that, just like he gets up. Pretty much he goes back, puts his clothes up, but then he takes off his gloves, put them on the center of the ring, take off his jacket, put that in the center of the ring, then take off his hat, put that in the center of the ring, and then he walks down the steps, and he does something that nobody really expected him to do. He broke character. See, most wrestlers don't break character, and definitely The Undertaker, he never really breaks character. The Undertaker always stays in character at all times. But he decided to go, step out the ring, and then he walks to the audience, and I'm like, where's he going? Truth be told, I'm wondering where he was going. Apparently his wife, Michelle McCool, I think that's her actual name, I'm not very sure. he goes to her, hugs her, and kisses her. Then he walks to he walks toward the entryway and does what he does best, like saying he conquered something. I'm like, okay, I understand that. But the one thing is the real reason he's retiring because, well, he's old now. I mean, I think he's around 53 right about now, maybe 52. I'm not very sure how old he is. And he has a lot of injuries. I'm like, okay, you might as well retire. Because truth be told, we all hoping that he would retire at 20-0. That's what we honestly hoped that was going to happen. Or maybe 21-0. Going to keep the streak going. Because if the streak kept going, people will try their damnedest to try to get to it. This will be something that a large amount of wrestlers will try to do, which a lot of wrestlers can't do because they've lost at WrestleMania before. I mean, Brock Lesnar can't do it because he lost to Triple H at WrestleMania, and he also lost to Seth Rollins. Same with Roman Reigns when it came to that triple threat match. So, technically speaking, none of them can actually do it. Now, Seth Rollins maybe, but I highly doubt they're gonna have him to do that. Because I think he can, but I'm not very sure. So, But anyways, that's what it is. Because when it came, if they would have kept the streak, pretty much everybody would try their best to try to get to the streak, which you know that a large amount of people would not be able to, because a large amount of people don't stay in WWE for that long and wrestles for that long. I mean, Undertaker has been a actual wrestler, an actual performing wrestler for over 25 years. So for someone to actually beat his streak, they will have to at least stay there for 20 years, 2 decades, which, well, actually a little over 2 decades, which is going to be kind of hard because a large amount of wrestlers don't do it. A large amount of wrestlers either go to a different federation or they retire around 10 years somewhere. So odds are they would not, do it. I mean, let's see, Kane, he probably retires. I think the person who plays Kane, I forgot what his name was, he actually is about to go into politics, which I'm like, okay, you want to go to politics, you want to be a mayor, go ahead. That's your choice. But all in all, what I'm looking at here is that Undertaker retiring. I'm like, okay, I see your actual point. You want to go rest. Time for the dead man to finally rest in peace and things like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool with me. Because truth be told, I may be a fan, but hey, the actual person, I believe his name, damn, I forgot what his name was. I think it's Mark or Mike's. Damn it. Anyways, I'm hoping he does the best. I'm hoping his family does the best. I mean, he has, I believe, 4 kids right about now. I'm hoping his wife does the best, Michelle McCool. And yeah, I'm wishing him the best in everything, because when it comes to WWE, he actually did. He was one of my biggest. I was one of the fans of him. I can't say I'm the biggest fan because I don't know his name. So, and I have not seen like every single match, but I am a fan. He is the one person who got me into looking at wrestling for such a long period of time. But now that it's over with, and I don't know if WWE would be the same without him, considering that somebody broke the streak. Truth be told, if Roman Reigns would have just broken the streak, it would have been an okay thing, or kept the streak intact and just did like this and said, I'm retiring right afterward, I was like, okay, that's good. But no, they wanted to actually end his career by having Roman Reigns beat it, which I'm like, no, this is not good and everything. So yeah, 2 things happened in that WrestleMania. Goldberg, which we already knew he was going to retire, and The Undertaker retired, and I'm like, that was actually quite surprising to me. I did not expect The Undertaker to retire at that point. Because when they say he retired, I'm like, wow. But then I'm like, I gotta see it because he is quite old. He's around 50. I mean, Sting retired, I believe, 56. I'm thinking Undertaker was like 3 years younger than he is. I think. I really don't know. Because I know Sting retired like 2 years before him, because when he fought against Bray Wyatt, yeah, he retired 2 years before him. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my mind here. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for you guys. Peace out.